Hello everybody, Darkhorse17 here, bringing you guys Bleach, chapter 557. His life has, what was it again? His life has already been set aside. Very interesting chapter, actually. I did not expect Kyokujo Tengenmyo's ability to be this essentially good, because like, if you think about it, bombs are technically pretty OP, especially if they destroy anything you touch or like infuse your chakra. I mean, Ryatsu with. Anyway, pretty simple chapter. I'm gonna do a quick summary of it. Basically, what happens is, what's her name? Fucking Barnioette or whatever her name is. Her and Komamura have a fight, and in this fight, we find out that in exchange for his life, Komamura temporarily becomes immortal. I think, from what I understood. It was a little bit confusing at some points, unfortunately. Although, yeah, he can. I think what I got was that he can temporarily be immortal, but how can you temporarily be immortal? If you're immortal, you can't die. You know what I mean? So now, like, that he gave up his heart or whatever, he's technically immortal, and so is his Bankai. And like, I was a little bit puzzled. Like, it was a good chapter. It was a pretty good chapter. Like, I was interested and I was excited. I was like, oh yeah. But at the same time, like, now that I think about it, he's technically immortal, but he's gonna die, and he's not immortal for long. You know what I mean? How's he gonna die if he's immortal? That's pretty much the only thing. Anyway, all the chapters this week were pretty short, 17, not even 17 pages long, and basically what happens is, like, what's her name? Like, he starts to fight with Barnuet or whatever her name is, Stern Ritter E, I think, Stern Ritter E, and she fucking, like, she thinks she's all cool and shit, so she starts, like, trying to bomb him, and he's like blocking all the shots, and then after that he's like. Once he tells us that he's immortal, she freaks out and she's like, "Why would you want to throw away your life?" And he says, "It's like it was decided that as soon as I stepped my foot into this battle, I'm guessing in the war, that my life was going to be on the line for Yamamoto and for everybody else." So I thought that was pretty good. The chapter ends with a giant slash explosion right through Stern E. Well, what I assume is Stern E, because, like, probably not much left of her. Like, I hope she fucking died. It'd be nice if every single one of them died, but I have a feeling they're going to be simply defeated. I hope not, but at the same time, no promises. Anyway, pretty good chapter. The only thing, like I said, I have to complain about is the confusion with the immortality thing. I hope that will be clarified next week. Honestly, though, I actually, like, for a Bleach chapter, it was pretty good. Really good. Like, I love how he chose temporary immortality. Like, let's put aside for a moment the fact that what's his name, Komamura, is immortal without, like, the little immortality discussion that we had prior to this conversation right now, if that makes any sense. Anyway, like, let's put aside the fact that he's immortal and technically can't die. Technically speaking, let's put aside that. The fact that he can make himself temporarily immortal in exchange for his life is very interesting, because it counters, in a sense, any kind of person, and I find that pretty OP. If he can't die and his body just keeps regenerating, I suppose, like the kind of like the reanimation jutsu in Naruto, then in this case, he'd be one of the most fucking OP captains out there. And did people actually know that he had this ability? I don't know. Possibly not. But that aside, we find out that this person, like Komamura, is one of the most OP fucking captains in terms of Bankai in the whole fucking show, the whole fucking manga. Like, honest to God, this guy could fucking own Ichigo if he's immoral. And like, it's not like this guy. It's not like that thing's not strong, right? On top of it, it became even stronger. Like, I don't see the point of having like the horns and the rope and the. I'm guessing it's like pendants, a ceiling pendant of some sort with the strings, like what? Not the strings, the ropes, ceiling ropes, and why there's like fire coming out of his eyes, like demonic, some kind of thing. But whatever, right? Like, it's not really something I care to question because it would be nice if Kubo would have explained to us why he is, like, if he would have given us a good reason, or he would have implemented a good reason for why Tengen Myo is particularly shaped, well, under his armor, why he's shaped like such, like why he has like horns and skull face. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, like, wouldn't you expect like a skeleton underneath, or like an actual body? But if you really look at it, he's like mixed skeleton and like skin at the same time. Remember when he got burned? Tengen got burned too, and yeah, so it was pretty interesting. Anyways, that's it for this week's chapter of Bleach. That's it for this week's review. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was actually a pretty good Bleach chapter. It's actually the second best one this week. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I didn't read Attack on Titan yet, but anyway, we'll see. And it looks pretty good for a chapter, for a Bleach chapter. And yeah, anyways, that's about it. Have yourselves a great rest of the week. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.